I have Alzheimer's. It's in the family, and some of my favorite uncles I saw drift into it. Didn't know then about this disease, of course, but by the time it became my turn, I recognized it for what it was because of my age and because of contemporaries of mine.
Earlier this year, I was diagnosed by a neurologist that I was in the early stage of Alzheimer and dementia disease.
My mother was always a financially responsible person. Like, she was very numbers driven, very organized in her finances. And I feel like the first indicator for her having some trouble was when she started to ask for help in coordinating these payments and these finances.
Linda's was a bit different, I think, than some, because some have Alzheimer's. She has Lewy Body, which her symptoms initially, it started off as a manic period, which very elated, very happy, very good mood constantly, which was unusual, and then it turned into psychosis and paranoia, and things got kind of crazy at that point. I had no idea what was going on.
For the person who's receiving the diagnosis, of course, this is news that no one wants to hear. It can be frustrating, the symptoms in day-to-day life, changes in things like driving, managing finances, using the computer. It can even be scary.
They come here, some of them are devastated, some of them are sad. They don't know what to do. Like, what are the next steps?
She moved in with me after we started noticing the symptoms, and it was a few months where she was just, she needed more. And I had spoken to her neurologist, and he recommended Insight. He suggested that we look into it for her. And from day one, she just was like a fish in water. She felt so comfortable here. And
we found out about reconnections from my mom's neurologist, Dr. Cintron, highly recommended. And my sister called you all. We got here, she said, "You're not leaving me, are you?" And I said, "I'll be back in 2 hours." And so my sister came and picked her up 2 hours later and asked how everything went. And she said, "I love it. When am I coming back?" And we said every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, starting now.
For one individual, his very first day, he called his wife and wanted to leave early. He was like, "I don't want to do this. I don't know why I'm here." And we're like, "Okay, we'll take it one step at a time." And then the next day he came, we did some more activities, and he stayed the entire day. And he went to his wife and he's like, "When do I come back? This was the best day of my life. And I feel like I belong."
Person-centered care really encompasses almost everything that we do. I think from the moment somebody walks in, we know this person's history, we know, their diet preferences, we know their loved ones' names, and so that allows us to really connect with them on a personal level and to customize everything from just how we're scheduling the activities, including their interests, to how we just interact with them day to day.
The people here really know what to do. They know that she needs to have her hand held, she needs hugs. They know she needs to be complimented about her shirt, her shoes, stuff like that. And so she loves that. She loves coming here and seeing the people.
Meeting people where they are is just critical to helping people to adjust. You're meeting them at their level. Insight does all kinds of different things to all kinds of different people. So sometimes it's school, sometimes it's work, sometimes it's the club, sometimes it's a senior center. And just knowing that individual and, like I said, customizing your approach and really letting them know, I know you as a person, and making that rapport and that connection. It really just sets them up for success.
By bringing her here now, it just gives me a 7-8 hour break during the day, gives me a chance to reset, and it keeps me calm, so I can be very patient and very nice to her.
The day center is really helpful for the care partner in a lot of different ways. Sometimes they really just need that respite time to themselves. Their job is 24/7, as we tell them all the time. Our job, we get to say goodbye and go home to our own families. For them, they're constantly round the clock, responsible for their loved one and their care.
The biggest benefit to having her in this program would be just knowing that she's happy and safe and having a good time.
And at Insight, people find a community. They find others who are going through something like they are, who really get it, and also realize that there is life to live beyond this diagnosis. There are friendships to be made, there's meaning in every day, and Insight is so honored to be part of building that community.
It's educational, it's social, it gets you out every day, the food's pretty good. I love it. I'm staying here, not going to my summer home so I can come here every day. That's a big plus.
I live alone in a big building. There are a lot of people, but I don't get to communicate with them as often as I'd like. And being here gives me an opportunity to get to know new people and talk to them and just have a good time.
And I just like being around people. And when I wasn't doing that, it depressed me. Here I come and I feel very enjoyable. Everything that happens here just makes me feel good. I just look forward to coming here.
It's like everyone has a safe space here, which they really do enjoy.
Every person on this journey has a 100% unique experience, and it's important for us to meet that person right where they are. Each person's needs can be a bit different, what they feel ready to accept, what they're ready to search for, and we want to be there for that person every single step of the way.
The biggest change that I've seen is just her happiness and her engagement with us. And we also honestly feel like it's kept her cognitive kind of just at a plateau. You know, just like Dr. Cintron said, that engagement is top 3 things. So just the fact that she is engaged for 5 hours a day with multiple people, not just her family, is really important. And she's happy. She looks forward to it.
You guys do a great job.
I can't thank the staff enough for everything that they do. They really just go above and beyond, and they take the time to talk to you and explain things to you about your mom, and it's just and they love my mom. That's what's so wonderful, is that they really do care for her, and you don't get that very often. So it's something to be treasured.
But I love being around people and talking to them, and so coming here is like my gift of the week.
Yeah, I went through a period where I just was down in the dumps, and this really made a difference for me. It created the trust in life, and I feel so good. I want to continue coming here till I'm 101.
I can guarantee you that if you decide to join this program, you will consider it a gift in your life.